R. Introduction. The Seven Magical Adventures of Jenai. A journey within the universe and universal mind. Imagine that you are at the sacred archives and searching for the seven magical adventures of Jenai, which are hidden in the seven palaces, being one of the vacation residences of the seven keepers of the seven dimensions. A magical, mystical and educational adventure for young and old, in which our heroine Jenai and the reader rediscover parts of a long-forgotten map called the Seven-Dimensional Sacred Wisdom Map. This map was created and used by an ancient culture in order to understand the relationship between all things and how everything affects everything, a quest her father started. In this adventure, Jenai meets Moriah Morrow, the messenger of love. Through her talks with Moriah Morrow, she becomes enlightened about the love of the eternal life force called Kandu, the higher power and the real self, a crystal child of light, the soul within the body, and the deeper meaning of life, reminding and confirming us of our spiritual inheritance. Niyama, her grandmother, an old wise woman, representing the wisdom of nature and maturity, and Diarnex, Morai's chauffeur, reminding us about being a good follower and keeping the humor in life's adventure. Together they go into the seven dimensions of the universe to meet Ertos, Wathiro, Firatos, Eratu, Talcon, Starmaze and Spheron, the seven keepers of the seven dimensions of universe and nature, and visiting them in their respective magical realms. In addition, Jenai learns about the 17 keepers of conduct, all reminding us of the building stones and laws of creation. Jenai's objective is to find the map pieces of the Sacred Wisdom Map and the wisdom of the Sacred Council, representing the guiding forces of universe and nature, reminding and confirming us of our universal inheritance. She is also looking to find back the health and magic in her life after losing her father, seeking ways to assist her sick mother and others confronted with messages of imbalance, and looking for answers to assist the planet Earth, troubled in many ways. Through her adventures, she discovers how everything works in the human body, the mind, and Crystallia, the creation. Jenai is challenged by Kalimobanko, the mind, which assists in order to learn the basic skills, but who is also the one with the many faces, who distracts in endless ways and doesn't want that she becomes empowered and taking the wisdom map to the planet Earth, reminding us that the mind can be a great friend, but also our worst enemy. During the magical visits, Jenai receives information on how these members of the Magical and Sacred Council are within everything in creation, and the many ways to decode and heal any challenging confrontation, explained by Toro the Decoder, reminding us about the healing assisting powers of body, universe, and nature. Jimjara, the master storyteller, enhances the many conversations through some of his many stories, reminding us that we can live life as an intended magical and mystical adventure, being our own fairy tale. Visiting the sacred archives in one of the galaxies, she meets again all her friends, the keepers of universe and nature, who are the faculty members of the Magical University of Life, and where all information can be found about the creation. After each of the 7 stories, the reader gets the opportunity to put together a part of the map through questions regarding various energy connections mentioned in various obvious and hidden ways in the story. Just look at the map. Look at some visualizations. The story is an entrance to the basics of life, our latent knowledge on how to live life more harmoniously, showing us to avoid a lot of unnecessary struggle and presenting us with many gateways to a new life adventure where we can become the hero, assisting ourselves and others in any situation at any given time and place. The information presented assists us to look at life from a different perspective and to improve our awareness, get to know why things are happening, how creation and our mind is built, how it all functions, and offering a menu of self-healing choices. The stories are written for children and the child within all of us, without intense violence, but with practical and life-enhancing information and messages. Each story depicts the state of today's world with all its distortions, challenges and treasures to vital and aware living, a reflection from our mind. Volume 1, The Brotherhood of Pao. Volume 2, The War of the Stiffs. Volume 3, The Golden Hive. Volume 4, The Oxygen Empire. Volume 5, The War of Words. Volume 6, The Tricky Labyrinth. Volume 7, The Going Beyond.